The sun now rose upon the right. Out of the sea came he, still hid in mist, and on the left went down into the sea. Coleridge. My favorite poet.
Poetry is not my strong point.
I studied literature, poetry. Problem is you can't make a living off poetry, so I had to do something different. You give classes in ethics, I put it into practice. What's the name of that dish you ordered?
Clam bake. Why don't you just tell me what you want?
You have very good taste in food and many other things.
You haven't answered my question.
Galindez.
Who?
Jesus Galindez, an exile from Franco's Spain. He disappeared in 1956, one of my first cases. Don't look at me like that. You know exactly who I'm talking about. One of your students, Muriel Colbert, is conducting research on him. You're in charge of her grant.
That's right. It's called The Ethics of Resistance. Why?
Oh, the ethics of resistance. I just love the way you people use words to say nothing. Well, put an end to that supposed research.
What?
That's right. Let's agree to forget all about Galindez.
Is that an order?
It's for the best.
Oh. And you guys decide what's best.
Sometimes. And thanks to us, you can go on being America's conscience, which would not be possible in your beloved leftist paradises. Or at least not with lobster for lunch.
You think I'm a communist?
No, you're not red. A pale pink, I'd say. Matches the mansion your rich young wife bought. Or should I say your mother-in-law?
Do you know I could have you reported, Robards? Or whatever your name is.
You'll do nothing of the sort. As usual. Well, aside from screwing a bunch of your female students like Muriel Colbert, and others younger than she. Too young, in fact.
I have nothing to be ashamed of.
Worse than that. You've got something to fear. You're in charge of a study on the history of thought in America. Your greatest work. Nothing special, but very, very well paid. Don't fuck up. You're not young or brilliant enough to find yourself on the street starting from scratch.
Thank you.
I'll have the check for what I had. Put a stop to that research. That's the last you'll see of me. Otherwise, you'll spend the rest of your life regretting this afternoon.